Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. Last time we continued working on our little monorail thing, and yeah, we ended up finishing up in this small area here. Basically, idea is we're going to come out here, then have a nice little loop around, head up there, and then we're just going to link it all back together. That means we can start putting down tracks and stuff, and be able to ride the damn thing. Has taken, honestly, it's taken about as much time as I thought it would. I have ideas in my head of how long stuff like this is going to take, and then I'm like, okay, but it probably won't take that long, but no, we're somehow shockingly on schedule. So without further ado, let's stick on schedule. So, got a little bit of a plan for what I want to do for this very first bit. Because we're coming out here, and I want to kind of, I want to make it a bit fancy, a bit funky. So, I'm actually going to mine out some blocks here, just so, didn't realize how good this thing was, but I want to just kind of run along here, give it a nice first view before we head into the trees, because, I'm just cool like that. Now, I do hear a cave nearby. I might run in and check it out at some point, time will tell, but let's just, for the time being, let's, yeah, I will do this. We can get away with, like, some floating blocks this once, or maybe these 4 times. yes. Oh, only a few times. Only a few. But I mean, to be fair, I'm sure it won't too bad from below actually. But yeah, basically you come out here, run along here, and then honestly, we discovered last time that you can't place rails on trees, so we do have to pay that in mind. But literally, God, I hate using that word, but it is like shockingly easy, and maybe it's my hubris getting the better of me, but it's like. Well, again, I want to kind of, we'll make a little staircase up, just so we're not on the trees, we're kind of like above it. We'll have this be a staircase, but this isn't really in an area where we'd particularly be much. But I'd say like here, is there like a good level? Nah, I kind of want to go like that one more, maybe. I don't know, because that's in the way if I'm having it here, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. So, you know what, I'll be responsible. I'll be responsible for, you know how I like running around on top of the trees. I'll take one for the team and the aesthetic, and I will go above the trees so I can still run around and whatnot. But yeah, doesn't mean I gotta be awfully chuffed about it. No, we'll live, we'll manage. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, this isn't gonna be particularly the hardest section to make at all, though. Like, seriously, we can just if this is level, honestly, we might be able to link this up to over there by the end of the episode. Which, I mean, not even by the end of the episode, by like end of the first 10 minutes. But literally, I think we're in business. Now, there are a few things I do want to go change about the terrain here. I need to destroy these, like, tree remains here. Just for the sake of it, kind of. It's not the nicest looking thing, but yeah, I think, honestly, this is going to look super cool once it's installed. I know, it's like, I stuff like this, it makes me, I end up being dead chuffed myself by the end of it, but I'm going to have a little straight-on section here. Just so we can, again, we can pick up speed, and then we'll keep on with our diagonalness. And actually, yeah, going through here works the best, because then it lets you look down onto the farm and whatnot, and, oh, didn't mean to do that, but, yeah, and thankfully, again, we've been smelting glass in the background of, like, the last few episodes for, a hot minute now, so, it's kind of good to see it pay off a little bit, if I'm being honest. But I think now, if I can just jump off here, I'm going to lower it down by 1, because we're kind of at the point now where it's like, alright, we don't need to be super high. I mean, I have an idea, I have a vision actually. I have a very, 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 very appealing vision here. Let's just do this. I mean, it'd be silly if I did not take the opportunity to make the track go over the goddamn mushroom. But yeah, a little bit terraforming to remove some leaves that may be blocking our sight. I think we're in for something special here. So, I think what I'm going to do is let's keep it like this, and then we're going to... Again, I really like my diagonals. I am aware. It's like a slight addiction. It's only a slight problem, but I'm thinking, shall we? We'll keep this going on a bit more, but I kind of want to have it lead up there. No particular reason other than it just looks nice in my head, so it's what we're gonna do. I'm thinking we should. Nope, I've done that wrong. We're gonna hit this, then. Oh no, actually, I don't like wasting glass, but this one time we're not going to waste too much of it, but I think that's what I wanted to do. It's just going to have to do a brief U-turn, and then I'm going to have a quick experiment here. I should probably know this. I am building a railway, but does that... Can I turn it into going up? I can't, can I? We should still be good though. So let's just get into going up then. Build a staircase again. I kind of said in the beginning, I don't want to build staircases. Now it's like, we'll build a bloody staircase if we got it. Because I mean, okay, to be fair, the staircase here in this event, like the shot of the sheep through the tree line, I'm kind of liking it. And then, I mean, we just keep going up, and then I kind of, hear me out. Oh, now you got the wood bit. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But it would, okay, and that's actually perfect because I wanted it to go down one block. What if we went down another block? And then, okay, here is actually, I mean, this was like an episode's worth of planning. I mean, we got to sort out some tree stuff, but seriously, we're here this early. And I have decisions to make. So I'm actually I'm gonna wuss out of making them and go sort out that tree over there. And thankfully, I don't need to, take fall damage to get up on top of the tree line. So I've just got a massive, massive rail thing I can use to get around. I'm gonna love this, I can tell. But where are you? Yeah, here we are. So down here, just for reference, and there is a tree, but there's like some unnecessary leaves here that I want to punch out. Because I mean, while I kind of want, to be a tree canopy, I also want to be able to see some stuff on the monorail. So I will need to do a little bit of redecorating. And well, case in point, this is what we're gonna do. So it's yeah, you can see it's kind of like an overhang here, and while I don't mind it, I just want to I want to beat it back. I want to trim it a little bit, just so we can I mean here especially, I think that doesn't look too bad. We'll maybe hit some of you back. Okay, I think that should look good. We'll trim this a little bit more. I get rid of that spare block. I mean, it's not fine. If I look at it from like this angle, I mean, yeah. Honestly, that looks a little bit better. Is there anywhere else actually? Since I'm on the case, so to speak. Hello. Is there anywhere else here that's screaming like I destroyed a tree, but nearby wood has kind of kept it having like an overhang? Because I shockingly do not think there is, which is like weird. Okay, actually, is this? This is one of them. Okay. Again, so you might think, oh, it's just a few leaves. It will make a difference, or at least if it doesn't, I look like a right idiot for saying that. But yeah, there's an Enderman directly behind me. It's like, why? I hate Endermen. They give me the same kind of like ick that like phantoms do. I'm sure some of you saw that in great detail the other week. But yeah, no, they give me like an ick, and I don't like them. It makes me feel weird. Well, let's do a bit of this, a bit of that. I think we should trim through here. And it looks a bit more pleasant. And maybe takes place more like the darkness and moodiness, which is like some people might not like that, some people will. But I think that looks fine. I did accidentally destroy one there, but we'll live. We'll manage. And I think that should be everything. I'm kind of be more shocked if there was anything extra left, but generally, I think we've cleared this up to where now it's like, okay, if I can't see in, it's at least a tree blocking my view and not like left over from where there once was a tree. So, go us. So, with that said, can take a brief break from working on that. That now should look a little bit better when walking down at it from above. But I have an important decision to make. I kind of signaled over here for when where this was going to head into, and I'm not feeling it. So, where I want this thing to head now, do I want it to head into the gravel patch over my bedroom, and have one of the stops be like my bedroom? Because they're meant to be stops, we have one near the farm that way. I want a stop in my house, but where do I want to go placing that right now, if you know what I mean? Oh, it's raining, it's an aesthetic. Probably going to kill my frames, but it's the fun that counts. But it's like, yeah, I wonder what we do. What shall we do? Is there a way I could possibly, No, I was really hoping I could kind of like, I can just sneak in here and just pop that in. Just for good measure. Again, thankfully we're doing this near a wall, so if any staircase endeavours will be a tad bit easier than normal, thankfully. So if we just do that, then this is actually a lot harder than normal. Who'd have thought? But we can do a bit of this, and then we're just gonna make sure we destroy the dirt, and it'll be fine. But we can start off by just kind of lowering this, because that's what, well, I mean, just makes sense. But the question is, do I want it to go into here and we make a new room in there, or do I kind of just want it to go into my bedroom? Because part of me does want to make the station in this room, because it gives me a new room to develop in my house, and that's like cool. But also part of me maybe wants to add it into the room down there that leads into obviously all that stuff. So I kind of feel like badly spoiled for choice. I'm not sure if I've thrown the word around a few times in different episodes, but I suffer like quite badly from decision paralysis. Not like an actual like affliction, but it's like if I'm given a decision and I've got too much choice, it's just like, what do I do? Oh no. So right now this does look like it's going to run into our bedroom. You know what? I'm going to innovate. I'm gonna innovate, and I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna pivot it. So we're gonna bring it down one more, and then going down into a turn probably wouldn't work. So we're gonna pop this there, then pop that down, and that works. That, yeah, except that's the same type we use on that. So then we just go bop bop, and then obviously throw a few more down here, and we dig into the wall. Now we also need to dig into that wall. So let's just very quickly dig in a little bit. Obviously, we're gonna flesh this out with time. For now, this is just kind of like think of it more as like a work in progress concept idea. But if we were to mine this way, about 10-ish blocks or so, I'll use my cats to kind of guide my direction. But I think there should be a wall. It's going to accidentally destroy my painting, isn't it? No, it's not. Well, it destroyed one of them, but still. That's basically where we're going to link up with. I'm thinking, yeah, we could have a door and just leads places. I'm thinking possibly we could have it there. That would work. In my head, that would work anyway. So let's link these up. So it's forward a few, then to the right here. Yeah. Okay, just pop this back up, get our painting reset up, and that is our basic kind of concept for how the station's going to work. So there's going to be a door, nice little corridor, and then the room's probably just going to be directly behind here, all nice and lit up, obviously. In fact, we'll spend a second just to mine it out, you know, get the proof of concept a little bit more realised. But this is going to be where it makes its second stop. So I'm going to come up into my bedroom, I hit a button, it does that. And yeah, I'm actually going to very quickly put a single pane of glass here, just to stop any mobs wanting to just, you know, stroll in. Because that's not preferable. It's not ideal, some would say. But yeah, I'm just going to stick some torches in here, because the last thing I want is mobs spawning in my house. I have enough problems with that as is, which, again, they're perpetually going to be fixed one day. Trust. But, mind this out, I don't think this looks too bad. Again, just a quick little station to say, okay, this is your stop for now. Come back later. And it's got even more protection. It's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, seriously, I'm going to stick like that. I do not want anything spawning in here. But this is pretty good. You know, we lay down some rails, decorate a little bit. Maybe for a different type of more... I mean, we've got a few wooden-based houses in our base. But you know what I mean? You take it like for a different vibe. And I'm so right. Oh, that's why it's like that. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. But yeah, so that pretty much is where I was planning for the episode to end. But we are so clearly ahead of time. We're at the point now where it's like, aha, we need to think of something else to do, because, well, you know, I can't stop the episode at minute 13. It's like, oh, well, did my challenge, did my goal. It's like, no, it's not how that works. We just keep going. It's like, you know, we persist. So, what are we persisting on? Well, this is going to be really awkward, because, thankfully, here is fine. Actually, I think putting the station there now is going to end up paying off dividends to me, because we're going to repeat the same type of vibe we did here, which means this thing needs to come down to, I'm going to roughly estimate this. Oh my god, it's one of the many rooms where I have mob spawning issues. I'm going to just quickly, again, so it's 134 minus 508, 64. I'm going to see if I can remember that. So it's 134, 64 minus 508. And that's basically where this thing wants to end up. Or at least the tunnel I dig wants to end up. So it's not super far, but basically it's just going to have the same effects that we did last episode, where it's running along parallel to the corridor. So immediately, okay, I'm going to be at odds with F3. So 134 is here, and then 508 is only a few blocks forward. Ah, okay, well, immediately, my thought process is, let's do a bit of this. Let's do a bit of this, and then so this is 508. And then what if we just did? That doesn't work, so I need to put that there and then dig down. This could possibly impact the Y level in which we come in, but if we're able to dig into that area, which should be any second now, we should be good. So I'm going to pop you back up, pop a torch in just to make sure we're nice and well lit. General idea for this now is the same as it was previously, I think. So how many blocks are we away from there? Just a few. So if we just keep digging, we should run into, again, it's the same unused room. It's really getting its time in the spotlight, isn't it? But there's, again, some temporary renovations, and then we start digging. We're going to obviously run into the same sort of caves before, because the tunnel itself goes through caves, and oh, yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does go through caves. Right? Can I? Hi, friend. I mean, you can't kill me, but I can kill you from afar. You son of a... Right. Thankfully, I didn't destroy any wood, but I do have stone bricks. I need to fix that. It's like, I knew it had happened. It's like, it's one of those things where, like, you can kind of feel it about to happen. Although, I could have repaired this with glass now I think about it. Add an extra additional window. Add it onto, like, the mental list of things that I should do at some point. You know, it's definitely not, like, extensive at all for this series. No. But, if we keep going, I think, like, 20 or so blocks forward, we're going to end up outside. I mean, you can hear it already, but... And again, same deal. It's like, what the hell is this? I mean, I did say previously, like, I wouldn't be opposed to... Okay, even the glass floor here looks good, but having a little window in... Oh. See, every so often we have a good idea. Although, I do need to make sure this good idea is heading in the right direction, which it... This is fine, actually. This is fine. Because we're not going to go along that one. That's kind of unique to that one. This, you know... What we want now... We're actually getting to the end of making our loop, which is, like, mildly scary. So it is this minus 2y. So it is 143.55 minus 475. So it's 143.55 minus 575, and we jump back up before we start drowning. I'm kind of shocked we didn't actually. But if we just make it to those coordinates, we have a loop. We could walk around the whole place we're going to end up decking out. So we do got to go down a few blocks, but should we just do that now? I mean, yeah, I mean, where's the harm? The harm is the sandstone that's immediately ahead of us in building this. So I'm going to just quickly dodge that water cave, and then if we start making our way down to... I'm hoping 55 is a nice Y level where we're not going to run into any issues. Although I might go one lower and then bring up a few Y levels just to, like, double avoid it. I know, does that seem stupid? I mean, oh! Well. Okay, so 575 is what we want, and that is this one here. So we'll line them up, We'll take a turn on this corner here. Again, this is going to be another one of those very quick sections where it basically just blitzes past for the sake of, like, this isn't the main attraction. This is the part of the attraction where you go in to get from one part to the next part. So, and then 143 is, well, it's literally 1, 2, 3. And then if we keep digging forward from here and go up one when we feel ready, you know, may as well take the sandstone as a sign that we're pretty much there. Yep, I kind of anticipated this to happen, I'm so sorry. Oh, never mind. We're actually kind of still working. We're still in, I think. Just gotta very quickly pop some sandstone above my head to stop the water pouring in. But with that, and that, it's done. Like, that's it. I mean, honestly, that doesn't actually look too bad without the sand there. But yeah, I'm just gonna put some sandstone in the ceiling here. You know, give it some more theming. But this is it. We've actually got a whole loop of a thing which we can put rails in and make go quick, which. It's kind of cool. Again, we got station 1 here, which is going to be like an outdoorish styled one. We got one in my house. And then we got all the rails up there, which I imagine we're going to run so effing low on gold by the end of this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, right, if we need to take a mining episode next time to make sure we've got enough gold to, like, smelt while we do the first... What's it called? Like, the first... I'm not sure what you call it. First stint of, like, laying the tracks down. Yeah, we'll just call them a stint. But, I mean... I'm kind of chuffed with that, you know. It's kind of, it's gonna look cool, isn't it? It's gonna look cool, and we go basically get from one point of the base to the other, while taking a nice, appreciable, scenic route. It's like, what is there not to love? What is there not to love? The excessive amount of stone in my inventory is possibly one of those things, but I mean, we're done. I can actually, I'm gonna stop my sand smelting. I mean, I'll grab one last one just for good measure. But I mean, like, literally, there's Okay, I don't know why I took coal out as well, but I think I'll just save the sand in building materials for, you know, if we're going to, like, spruce up certain areas, make it look nicer. But that is, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Of course, I would imagine there will be innumerable little issues that decide to pop up once I decide to try and get this to work, like maybe a diagonal section is too long to maintain its speed, something silly like that, but we'll manage. And actually, to be fair, if we ration our powered rails in the way I'm imagining we can, we should be good. We should be good. So, yeah, I'm gonna dig out this little wall here. We got a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna make the most of it. But I think do this. Do we raise the ceiling by 1? Do we raise the ceiling by 1? Nah, actually, I kind of like the feel this has got going on. Although, just to quickly double check, that is okay. We've got to keep this wall of stone, but yeah, we'll renovate that in due course. Put some stuff down, and I think we're good to go. And although next episode, as promised, I will go mining because again, I don't know how much gold we've got. We'll have a quick look now because we're getting to time, but I don't imagine we have enough because we'll need the bloody lot of powered rails, especially for those parts where we want to, you know, keep going insanely quick. So just out of interest, that translates to maybe next episode won't be a mining episode, because I mean, again, just briefly out of interest, if I were to come in here and search powered rails, because I'm old and can't remember, aha, and we can make a few of those. Well, I'm going to dually note that for the future, and I'm going to finish the recording for now. But yeah, I'm actually dead happy with how this is. We did more than I was anticipating. We did a little bit of renovation up here. Honestly, it's looking pretty damn good. Although, again, this terrifies me if a baby zombie gets in here. But like, yeah, besides that, it's a different type of skyline. But I reckon once we've put, you know, the rest down, especially with the little redstone torches lighting up, I think this is going to look super cool. So, yeah, that is it for now. Of course, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help it a bunch. It lets me know that you don't want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And until next time, all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.